Now, as the Israel-Hamas war rages on, diplomatic parleys have also continued side by side. The world is very well aware of the consequences of the ongoing war, and which could produce on West Asia and beyond. It can spiral beyond the regional boundaries very easily, especially if the war spirals beyond its current area and more parties get involved. Let us talk about the United States, Israel's staunch ally. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is on a diplomatic mission after visiting Israel and pledging its ironclad support. Blinken visited Jordan, Qatar and Bahrain. Yesterday, Antony Blinken was in the Saudi capital. He spoke to China's top diplomat Wang Yi, while calling on China, a strong partner of Iran, to use its influence to push for calm in the region. Saudi Arabia has reportedly suspended normalization talks with Israel, which US has been pushing for. And Saudi Arabia has called for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and its surroundings. From there on, Blinken moved to UAE, where he visited the Abrahamic family house in Abu Dhabi. Blinken has been repeatedly calling for protecting Gaza citizens during his 6-country tour. China, echoing the same rhetoric, says US should play a constructive role and push for a political settlement. China has even called to convene an international peace meet to reach a broad consensus. However, China, while condemning violence, did not name Hamas. Russia, which itself is embroiled in a war with Ukraine, has called on both the parties for an immediate ceasefire, while calling Israel's action in Gaza as unacceptable. Moscow has also urged the UN Security Council to take immediate actions to restart peace talks to conclude a solution to the conflict. Reports say Moscow's top diplomat could meet representatives of Hamas in Qatar next week for talks to free Israeli hostages. Meanwhile, Egyptian leader met his German and Turkish counterpart. They stressed on the need to de-escalate the ongoing conflict and called on Israel to respect international law. Egypt and Israel have also agreed to let US citizens leave the Gaza Strip through the Rafah crossing.
İsrail'i uluslararası hukuka ve insani değerlere bağlı kalmaya davet ettiğimizi bir kez daha vurgulamak istiyorum. Filistinlilerin Gazze'de yerlerinden edilerek Mısır'a sürülme politikasını tasvip etmiyoruz. Buna sonuna kadar karşı çıkıyoruz. Bu konuda Mısır'ın yanındayız.
Iran and Lebanon are two countries which could get involved in the war. Lebanon's Hezbollah is backed by Iran. Israelis have been exchanging fire with the militant group on the Lebanon border. Reports say 2 Lebanese civilians have been killed in Israel's shelling. Iran says the time is running out to prevent a wider conflict in the region, but it is not too late. While Hezbollah says it would join the war when the time is right.